Girl, I ain't even look at myself. Let me see. Hold up.
What?
Let me throw this on.
Oh, can you play Uno to stress?
First of all.
Can you play Uno to stress?
No, baby. I'm relate. I just told you what I'm doing. It's Juneteenth. I'm sitting here with my orange juice, sipping from my teacup. Not today. Mama is chilling. All right, so. Hi, Roman. Hello. I received your email. That's funny. How did you find that old email address? I don't even use that email address no more. Oh, is it still on my about page? Oh, my bad. I call you wrong. And so you're the other page, the Caleb, because when I saw you, when I tried to tag you and it popped up as Caleb Vision, I was like, oh, that's him from that day when we was at the hotel. And I think you sent like $15 or something. I did not know that you was the same person. Thank you. And I remember you did tell me you changed your YouTube name. But okay, so it's still in my like about section. I'm like, how did he find this email? It must be in one of my old videos or something. But yeah, I need to go update that to my peemadefamily email. But I'm not sure. Maybe we could do like a live stream. You know, I could share my live with people.
She learned her lesson about sleeping with married men, and she did that one time.
Maybe we could do a collaboration live.
No good luck after that.
Just
yeah, hey Paige.
They ain't gonna like this.
Steamlabs.com. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. Y'all took my braids down. Y'all see my little dirty edges. I got to wash my hair. But y'all heard about the New Orleans Tea page? The New Orleans Tea page. The Tea app and how New Orleans is cutting up on the Tea app. I feel like I could do better. Huh? What you say? Ask me the question again. Do we have more Hot Pockets? Yes. I just bought a whole box.
She was about to tell him. But y'all saying that Brooke being a content
That's
creator on other people.
you asked your mama though. You didn't ask Riley.
yeah, but I was with the bicycle.
Tequila and orange juice.
Brooke says that BG had her modeling photos.
We sipping some tea. First of all,
that's orange
see her right here? It's something about her. Now, see, I didn't know he said that.
I'm sorry, Chris. That's what Brooke calls.
All right, Riley and Shamari. Y'all go ahead in y'all room. Come on now. I just want to be alone. I've been working hard. I took y'all on a road trip. I just want to chill. So let me catch you up right quick. So she has a podcast. She has a business and all this other stuff too. But I don't like. What was that? What was that noise? Riley, you must not want me to charge that phone for you. She has a podcast. What we been talking about the past 2-3 days? Get your mind right. I deserve the right to say I want my room to myself so I can watch stuff about grown folks. I'm grown. I'm watching grown folks stuff. I'm having grown folks conversation. I'm taking the day off. So anyways, Body by Brooke has a podcast, and she invited Bill Giovanni onto the podcast. And it wasn't ran as a podcast. It was ran as more of a sitting down with girls who know what's going on already and talking about the tea. Y'all, excuse my little pimple. It's ready to... I don't really pop pimples on my face. I like to put creams and stuff on it. What platform? On YouTube. On YouTube. Right now I'm watching Too Much Tea. Y'all could go and subscribe. She's from New Orleans. She posts a lot of the New Orleans tea. She's very good at explaining, getting all the details, all the backstory, and posting it in a timely manner. Right now she's talking about, they calling it the Nola Tea app. I'm not sure if it originated from New Orleans or how the tea app came about, but it seems as though, oh, I did read yesterday that they said it was supposed to be about people exposing like abusive men, women exposing abusive men, but then New Orleans went on and started exposing the gay guys, the in the closet guys, the hoes, all that good stuff, right? I don't know how Body by Brooke gets into this. Or she's just talking about the interview. So okay, back to her podcast. She invited B.O.G. Viney, which is a bounce artist. Y'all probably saw her go viral about a month ago. What's wrong? StreamYard, not Streamlab. Oh, I know what you're talking about, StreamYard. Okay. But they have it on here where I can invite somebody to go live. You don't even need Streamlab. I started exposing women. On Instagram. Well, maybe that might be something new they doing to like, what's the word? To get play cashback from the T app. And it's literally called T app. Cause I'm like, okay, what's the name of it? The name is T app. So, but Body by Brooke is like, she, you know, Viney's, B.O.G. Viney's, ended up exposing her HIV case and exposing Michael, which is the bounce producer from New Orleans. So Body by Brooke invited her to her podcast that she just started. And I put quotations because it's like, girl, you just was trying to get them views, girl. You was just trying to get them views off that girl. Because she didn't even sit her down like, hey, who are you? Where you from? What you do? It just went straight into, girl, so what's going on with you? Like, and she invited, just was so ready to get the stuff off her chest. She just dived straight into what happened, and was no backstory about who she was, how she came to be, nothing. Y'all please like the live. I'm not done with y'all. I'm not done with y'all. I got off that live yesterday and it said a couple hundred people had watched and we only had 6 likes. That is ridiculous, bro. Like, that is really disrespectful. But bye, Shamar. Go ahead on with your cute self. Go. Bye-bye. So yeah, it was just messy. It just gave messy vibes. It just very much gave messy vibes. So she ends up getting into it with Viney like maybe 3 weeks after the podcast, which is very telling of it being messy because Viney made a joke about BG. Body by Brooke is in a relationship with BG right now. It's in the Bible. That's funny. Somebody comment on something about going to New Orleans and having a diet of post that I made. But anyways, Shamari, no. Shamari, no. Get on mom, Shamari. So, Viney made a joke, and the joke was, we want the old BG back. The BG that was strung out on whatever kind of illegal substance. You know what this girl told her after having this young lady on her podcast, supposed to be uplifting the female community? She told her, we want the old Viney back, not the Viney with the disease. Instantly, I stopped liking her. I never really knew her, never really followed her at all. To this day, you could go check. But that was just very telling of how messy the podcast was and how she's just not a girl's girl. So then she does this interview, and I literally watched the first minute of the interview. 2 minutes. Oh, not today, love. I'm sorry. So, I'm not working today. I'm just live, just chilling. So we gonna come up with something. We gonna come up with something. So, what I about to say? Oh, so I watched about the first 2 minutes. They introduced her properly. They told a backstory about who she was, and then they asked her where she's from. They instantly made it known she's not from New Orleans, because somebody be going off. I love his little channel too, because he talk like how dudes used to talk back in high school in New Orleans, back in middle school in New Orleans. Like when you rib, I don't know if y'all know about, ribbing, making jokes about people. But he be serious. So he was talking about her, and he was like, she not even from New Orleans. She from the parish. She from the country. God bless you, baby. And I'm like, for real? Okay. He like, yeah, she come not I wasn't talking to him personally. This is what I was saying in my house. And he was on screen. And I'm like, for real? And he was like, yeah, because she coming to our city causing all this ruckus, causing all this confusion, and she not even from here. Goes on to this podcast. I can't call the name right now, but it's a popular podcast, people from New Orleans. And she said, oh, I'm from a small town that basically, like she was saying, is like ain't nothing, and it's raised us to be nothing, just like New Orleans. Girl, hold up, wait a minute. Who raised who to be nothing? First of all, New Orleans raised us to be theatrical. They put us in acting classes and drawing and writing classes and gifted classes, music classes. They raised us to be somebody. And I'm not gonna say I don't know about the country, because I do, because I was raised there half my life. The country raised you to be very athletic. They raised you to be a mother. They give you the baby classes, how to cook. They even raise you to farm animals. If you want to learn how to deal with animals, there's FFA. There's the agriculture. They raise you to learn how to weld. They teach welding classes in high school. It's very much well rounded. Now I don't know what part of the side of the city, the country she grew up on, but that's very unfortunate for her to not find value where she's from. That's a scary woman. And this is a woman that people is buying products from. Body by Brooke. And I say that.
So about a week or two prior, before this podcast interview that Brooke recently did, where she mentions about BG posting her photos on his cell wall, that same story has been told on the phone to Candy, allegedly by iCandy KC. Now, about a week before that, Candy Nation.
This the podcast she was on when I heard her say that, yo.
And it was seeming like BG was still feeling eye candy. They said allegedly eye candy.
But y'all,
and that's how
what's wrong with my baby? You just ate grits and all that. Come here.
Now, whatever type of relationship BG and Brooke got going on,
BG better leave that alone.
It seems as though BG is around and he's right there. Brooke went all the Chopper City paraphernalia. Brooke posting matching watches with BG with the caption of, I love a man who outgrew their whole phase and just wants to get money and love on their girl. Y'all are the best. Brooke is even ordering a dog, and she named him Chopper. Overall, I think that the podcast interview that Brooke did on No Rap Cap was really good. It definitely kept me engaged for the full 2 hours.
I didn't watch it past 2 minutes.
That Brooke has done.
She said it was the best.
During her interview
because of the tea. Okay. I'm going to have to go watch it.
I've watched a few of Brooke's past interviews, like the one that we had clips of on the channel that was.
Yeah, I'm going to watch her videos.
Brooke became a millionaire. And then I also watched her way up with Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club interview. And yes, like I said, this was her best interview. Why I watched
didn't
those
see
interviews?
that.
Because if you're gonna cover a story or cover somebody, it's best to know what they have to say about themselves out of their own mouth. So real quick, a week ago, I posted a poll.
You about to
and I asked, who owns this internet that we
and
are
watch
on right
all
now?
of them on the TV.
Meaning,
Oh no,
are we
baby.
talking about Remy Ma? Are we talking about
No,
actually
love.
Beyonce? That's
Who
Beyonce's
owns the
internet. Are we
internet
talking
that
about
we're
Reggie
on?
Carter? But most of the time, when we talking about things that internet is with 883 votes, P.O.G. Bonnie was in the lead for a while, but of course, the Keith Carroll himself won because that's who I would have voted for if I could have voted. And as of late, it seems as though this is definitely Keith Carroll.
Roman, you're not doing your job. You're supposed to be encouraging the people to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You're a mite to the P-Made family. Now, don't lose your job on day one.
To the ones who carry us.
Let me find out you was faking in the interview to promote your YouTube channel. Let me tell you something about promoting your YouTube channel. You have to find your community, people that's going to watch. My community is black women that's my age. They're not come and watch your videos, and that's just being honest. And that's for anybody that's trying to grow. You can't ride the wave of nobody else to upgrade.
ExxonMobil Low Carbon Solutions is making a big impact with the tiniest technologies. Together we can achieve a small.
Now you see what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. Now he's no longer a moderator and he's gone. Huh? You bored? Now go ahead and make you some hate videos if that's what you want to do. Because God matters most. Now see, that's what a moderator could do. I'm also a moderator to my own channel. I know how to put people in timeout. Now you can't comment or nothing, but you can watch because I didn't block you yet. Video. I did not tell you that.
Realizing that traditional dating apps do little to protect women,
Found a Sean Cook lunch. Oh, she telling the story of how the T app was made. After witnessing his mama.
T is on a mission to revolutionize dating safety by equipping women with cutting.
I don't play with my churn or nobody else churn, Roman. Y'all got me messed up with your
world with confidence and control.
I'm nice and so I'm not.
Built on one fundamental belief.
All it takes is one time. I don't play with people's children. Just as fast as you got here, as fast as you gone.
To catch catfish, phone number lookups to check for hidden marriages, and background checks to uncover.
I don't like when my churn big for snakes and stuff. You think you about to sit up here and beg for views? It don't work like that. If you want to grow, you grow. You post. And then your content in your channel grow from there. Don't come over here and play with me like that ever again. Talking about coming to my house or King not coming to your house, sending me emails in the middle of the night. That's nice. I didn't know how long this app been around. So it was about domestic violence, but that's good. They should go expose the men on that end. That's what it's for. But the fact that they named the app the T app is crazy.
They went on to post an official thank you letter from the National Domestic Violence.
Oh, okay. January 2025. The National Domestic Hotline thanked them for the app. Y'all better go download the T app, but I know you gotta wait.
They have developed this whole T app. The T app content and conversations have been circulating for the past couple of months, especially over on TikTok. And as we can see
background checks.
A month ago from no clearance.
Don't let her pull your hair like
I saw
that.
the app trending on other social media platforms. However, I just wasn't interested in it. And I didn't think y'all.
Riley, this house has enough for you to do. And all you gotta do is wait for the stuff to get charged. Go ahead, get out my room, Riley.
I said, well, let me go ahead and see what this about. Cause,
Your daddy took the call?
So now I'm back there like TS
I ain't asked him if he was taking it or
I'm
not.
trying to see what the complaint
Your daddy
about.
took the call?
I'm trying to see what the misuse of the app is about because they was already talking about all of this on TikTok. They was already saying that Baton Rouge and Lafayette was on fire about this app. But see, in New Orleans, we having a lot going on. We got our own celebrities,
He
our
took it?
own
Okay.
music, our own influencers, our own food. We got everything going on. And people, you know, they tuned in for who they like and stuff. We wasn't late, we was busy. So finally, when the coast was clear and things were settling down, New Orleans finds out about the CF. Now, I don't know what the developers of the CF were thinking when they named it the T.
For real. What made it be named that?
Like this channel where we take too much tea and put it all together.
No. You just ate breakfast. Go sit down.
But some people,
That's my snack for when I want. I gave you some yesterday.
and I don't know if the
I can't never have a snack for when I want. And I told you when you gonna get it. Get out my room, Riley. Get out my room, Shamari.
Found out all across the U.S. that they are on the T app, and they're of different backgrounds and walks of life as well. But you know, when it comes to my city, it always kind of goes. So now let's get into Keith Carroll.
Y'all gotta follow Key Carroll too.
If you watch
Y'all follow him on YouTube and Instagram if y'all want some tea.
And if you have been an avid supporter of Keith Carroll for a long time or a while now, this not for the new people, but if you've been an avid supporter for a while, then you know when Keith got a chip on his shoulder or you got some real hot or something bothering him, yeah, he gonna do what he did and discuss the vibes from the weekend, but he going straight to what he gotta get off his chest. So attention to detail is gonna take you real.
You want a bottle?
He pressed the button, went live per usual. Soon as he hit that button, all the chat was saying the TF, the TF, the TF. You know what Key had said to them? He was like, of course I'm on the TF. They need somebody to talk about. He sounded a little flattered about it if you ask me. He moved
I'm
on
coming right
to talk
back,
about the
y'all.
weekend vibe, speaking on how they was at Coast to Coast.
I'm gonna make more bottle.
They still had a good time and Jada Kiss tore it up. He then talked about the treehouse retreat.
Okay.
Now he did mention that the devil was working
It's
on his live
charging.
because
I keep
he was
saying
trying to
that.
play the sound of the club videos, but the sound played, but it's
I'm
not
gonna make you a bottle.
of a fight. The audience kept requesting for Keith to add green dress. Green dress was involved in the fight. So while the live comment section was waiting on green dress, he decided to add different people to his live. And that's when the smart girl showed up. And y'all gonna find out why she the smart girl. So the smart girl gets added to Keith's live in front of almost 10,000 people. So soon as smart girl get up there, Keith asked her, are you green dress? She said no, but I came up here to tell you that they got you on the TF. And they said you used to mess with DJ Ryrie. And you can see that on Keith's YouTube channel. Now at first, he was engaging with the smart girl. But see, when it was time for her to drop down gracefully, she did a little giggle, a little chuckle, some kind of little laugh, and that set it off. Now, why is she the smart girl? Because not only is she smart by the mouth, she was smart enough so well before Keith blinked his eye, she had done blocked him. She had done pressed the block button on Keith before the screen could even shot. Now, Keith had the screenshot, but I'm thinking Smart Girl had her a strategy, so while she wasn't even on her burner page, she was on her burner page. Now, plan A for Keith was just to go ahead and expose whatever was going to be found out about Smart Girl. But by this time, Smart Girl had vanished, and so Keith had to go with his move of a plan B. So now I'm back on the TF like CSR investigates back there trying to see what's really going on. So after Keith's live, I get back there and now I'm seeing multiple posts about Keith that were never there before. Now if Smart Girl wanted to warn Keith about what was going on the TF regarding him, it could have went different. Now Smart Girl could have said, oh Keith, there's a comment on the T app under somebody else's profile photo about another guy. Well, you can comment under that guy they mentioned Keith Carroll. So y'all know I'd be all up into the comment sections of any platform because that's where you're gonna most likely get some of the truth at. And I saw multiple comments from different women saying that it was comments written about Keith
Who are you?
under
Roman,
a couple
Coleman,
posts of
Roman,
different men.
Roman, get out of here.
But I am.
Please.
Why was Keith even mentioned in the comment section on the T app to begin with? Now, it was a couple different men's posts where Keith was mentioned a couple times in the comment section under them. The message that was trying to be conveyed about the particular men in the post could have been conveyed without mentioning Keith Carroll's name. Now, we just read all that long stuff about what the app is used for, why it was developed, and, all of these things. But the misuse of the app has gone very far. In the last many years, we have not seen Keith date anyone. Violation number one. Violation number two, those comments that they were commenting, we never even seen no receipts on them.
Get out of here, Roman, or else.
Goes to smart girl, because you never was supposed to get up there and say that anyway. So all of this is how we really got to keep playing B. For a lot of people, they did say he went too far. And then other people said it's fair game. Now, while Keith said what Smart Girl said about him and DJ Rivalry was definitely untrue, he still went with his move because Keith is a what?
To the ones who carry us. Kate Spade. ChemDry has been a trusted name in carpet cleaning for over 45 years. Millions of carbonating bubbles remove the dirt, allergens, and stains from deep within your surfaces. Call 1-800-ChemDry or visit chemdry.com.
New sleep hack. Sleeping 1,000 miles from anywhere else. Explore unforgettable glamping and places to know Bonvoy's entire world of hotel rooms and experiences.
Wherever the road takes you, Chevy is ready to drive you forward with pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Every path leads to new possibilities. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Each day shouldn't include change order approvals. With Kahua, delegate with just a few clicks. Set permissions, assign tasks, and let Kahua keep your project moving forward so you don't have to. Build smarter with Kahua.
Oh, man. So now all the men been sending things about women anonymously for Keith to post ever since they've been talking about the TF for a few days. So now Keith says, all right, I'm going to start posting these women, but I'm going to leave it anonymously from the men, like y'all doing on the TF. Now, let me tell you the part that I ain't agree with. I did not agree with random women who don't even know what the TF is, who never logged into the TF, or maybe they just looking on the TF and not even writing anything on there. I was against those women being posted. He was not feeling that at all. He went with his move, saying that the women are posting random men. The women on the app, a lot of them are lying on the men. So it's random. They don't have any connection to these women because if they did, they would not be lying on these men. Now,
I'm coming, yo.
It ain't all lies, but it's a lot of lies being told over there on that app. Now remember, Smart Girl done vanished. So the first young lady that Keith posted, he posted a semi.
Oh, that's what you talking about, Paige.
Of the young lady.
When Keith started posting stuff.
What the T app was, she wasn't on it. She will show Keith her phone and that it's never been downloaded in her app store. She says that was a photo of the old her and that she's now engaged. So although a lot of people initially thought it was wrong, it really got bad for Keith on the T app and posts started to come out once the young lady kept on saying that she was innocent. I saw about 3 to 4 posts about Keith on the app. One of the posts was just a photo of his story. The other couple posts about Keith were random photos of Keith. In the comment sections under those posts,
if y'all just starting here, like the live, happy Juneteenth. Baby, it's a black holiday. Do whatever your black heart desires. I started this morning with a history lesson for my family.
Other people were saying
I cooked them some black breakfast. Now I'm sitting my black eggs down somewhere and drinking a black egg drink, which is actually a little Mexican drink because it's tequila, juice, and orange juice.
And baby, he said that rubbed him all the way wrong. Let's see what he had to say down here.
But
He said,
I'm about to get up off here and probably about to take a
and
nap.
since we almost up
A
at 2
black egg
a.m. in the morning, word about the PK.
See you on the next live.
I pray and hope no crimes are being